Hey Blazers fans, Mike Meetsma here from Blazer TV, joined by Mark Collins, head coach of the Blazers. So Mark had a 3-game stint here with Idaho Steelheads. Went a little rough this weekend. Had a loss on Friday. Played 3-2 on Saturday, 3-0, and then tonight a 6-2 loss. Comments on the weekend?
Um, it's hard to you want to try and find some positives that you can take out of the weekend. I thought our compete level was good for the most part. We played a team there they're real good. They move the puck real well. They're disciplined, um, and they're obviously an older, more mature team than we are. So for us, we got to look at a few positive things that we took out of that and try and build off that. I do continue to think, as hard as it is for us right now, we're improving every game, and you know what for that's the end goal. Is we want to make sure that we're getting better every day, and we're working towards something. So it can be frustrating, it can be tough, but we're going to be better off once we get through this.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly talk about Friday night's game. I think Blazers came out really well. I mean, ended up losing 3-2 in that contest, but worked hard all the way through the game, and just ended up with a fluttering goal over Olsen's glove.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think the compete level there compared to Saturday's game, for example?
I thought that first game we did a lot of good things, and you're right. It was just an unfortunate bounce there in the third period, but um, we did a lot of good stuff. And Saturday we had a tough time handling the puck, our puck presence and our communication, things like that. And it all comes down to us, I think, being a younger team and still working towards finding our identity and getting used to guys, and so it's a process, and I thought today we had 2.5 good periods for the most part. I mean, if you look at puck possession, I'm sure they obviously dominated shots. We didn't shoot the puck near enough in that second period, and had we would have scored goals, and we would have had a chance to win that game, because their goalie was not, in my mind, not that great of a goalie. So you saw the couple goals that went in early on. But for one reason or another, when we get into those situations, we tend to get panicky and jittery with the puck and not make the intelligent plays and what we're working on. And we get away from that, and that's when we get in trouble.
So we have a chance to regroup here and have a couple days to practice before heading out to Vancouver, Washington to play the Vancouver Rangers. Thoughts on what you're going to work on this week to head out the Rangers? They jumped a spot ahead of us in the rankings, pushing the Blazers to fourth place.
Well, they're the ones that started this losing streak. So last time they were here, we were up in all 3 games, and we blew leads in all 3 games, and we're gonna go, and that's another very experienced team. They got all 19, 20-year-olds. So we'll go to work. But I do think that if we play the way we played the last 3 days against that team, we'll win. So it's just a matter of just staying disciplined and understanding that I'm coaching these kids to play a certain way, with a puck possession type of game and a skilled game and a creative game. But when we get away from that, we're an average team, and I believe in our boys, and I still think we need to be, and we will be better than what we've shown.
Yeah, I mean, it always comes down to kind of 100% commitment as a team to the system, and playing the system. So the Blazers go to Vancouver next weekend. Then they're back for a couple days, and then we have the showcase. We have a little bit of a tough schedule in the showcase. Do you have any comments about that?
Well, because of our position in the standings as of the last week, we're third place, so we play the other third place teams in the showcase, and it's not going to be easy. I mean, just when you think you might get a break from playing Idaho twice, and you step in and you got to play Springfield and Valencia and whoever else there, but it's not going to get any easier. So we got a lot of work to do ahead of us, and but it's just, it's hard sometimes. You get frustrated and react, but I think we're still moving in the right direction as far as a team and as far as our individuals too.
Well, cool. Thanks for joining us here and spending a moment talking to the fans. Anyway, so that's Blazers TV. Stay tuned here for some highlights of this weekend.
Pressure. It's glove down. But first guy on it's a Steelhead, number 9. He walks through some men. Gets a shot on it. Went in the net. Wow. Persistence. Purcell's number 8 there. That's
you know what?
Jacob Hedecrona. Heiden Krona, excuse me. Jacob Zovner. The big fella. Puck's full. Oh, yes! Sometimes you don't have to be good, just lucky.
Yeah, so it went behind the net there, and it got ruffled up, and it went way high. Nobody knew where it was. TJ Prexler.
That includes me until I saw Prexler wind up. I had no idea what was going on. It felt like an eternity.
Yeah, it dropped right down by the hash marks, and Prexler wound up, put it in the top corner.
Sometimes you just need one.
Microphone.
Laporte going to try and skate on it. Lifts the stick. He's got it. Pass for Simeon Smith. Simeon.
Oh!
That's a dandy.
Wow, top corner.
Yeah, that was a dandy right
there. That
there.
was a dandy, yep. That was a great job there by Simeon. Look, he was patient, and it looked like the goalie, Tyler Matthews, was just kind of, he was just kind of suspended there.
Yeah.
He was waiting for Simeon to pass it across to Mietzma, and
it got there.
He got there, yeah. Got to the back of the net. Simeon decided to shoot it, top corner.
Here comes 28. He's got 12 rushing the net. He pulls up at the dot. Low one on.
Oh.
Redirected in front. Might have been off of a Blazer player or not. The way they're celebrating, it looks like that a Steelhead did get his stick on it. So we'll hear the announcement on that. But either way, we're tied at 2 here. That 2:58 gone in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Olsen made the initial save. It kind of kind of came up high and over his shoulder, something like that.
The guy just kind of hacked at it there and got her in.
I think so.
Jumps on for him. Oh my goodness.
Oh man,
just a flopper. Went off a stick. It was trying to get centered and it went off a Blazer stick and just fluttered up over Olsen as he was moving out to the top of his crease to play where that pass was headed. Tough break. Make that mistake, especially with he's in pursuit. There it went. Oh, it was a goal. Nice centering pass from number 11. That's Losiv. Hit his man right in front. That was Lester that put it away. So that's a tough one to stop.
Oh yeah.
When he gets the clean pass out to the man on the doorstep.
Yeah. That's right.
Where I can see all that.
Oh, sniper shot. Short
side. Woo. Yeah, took advantage of a little turnover there, stepped in, and it's number 16, Kindred. Snapped one off. Kindred. Tweeners.
Oh, rips a shot.
Made it through 5-hole. So Holden was expecting it to go another way, got redirected right in front, and just snuck between. He almost had it. I mean, it had to rattle to get through. It didn't get through clean. Steven redirects it, goes off a leg pad.
Oh, puts it in the net, Steven.
Lamplighter, Tommy Steven, it kicks right back out to him. Made no mistake. He scored a goal or two.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Beauty.
Came right out as the goalie was transitioning from right to left.
Blazers needed that goal. Good for them to get on the board first and try and keep some momentum. But as we've seen, now the answer is, can you keep your energy up and match that?
Yeah,
the Steelheads generally come out quite fast after a goal of any sort. It's either goal for or goal against.
Well,
you see that they really come out hot after a goal.
I mean, after the face-off, it's not hot. It is insane.
One came off real hot. Another one. 2-3
puts it in the net.
TJP
having a heck of a night.
The second point, second goal for that line that I think all the forwards will get a point.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, I mean, talking about Lease, right? He makes the first save, great leg save, kicks out, transitions over to the left-hand side, makes another leg save, and then he's done, right? I mean, there's no more movement, right? And so he's laying on his butt. He doesn't have any more movement, and TJP puts it high top corner.
Oh, centering. Here we go. Careful. And it makes it through.
You know what? That was a defensive mistake. Lost the puck at the corner of the net there, and just a capitalization from the Steelheads.
Yep, they did it. Carlson's gonna have it again. His low shot goes off somebody. He's gonna get a stick on it there. Yeah, he's got puts his hand up like I got that one.
Looked like more off a leg pad than his hockey stick, but
yeah, I think it looked like a leg.
To the outside.
Nice leg pad save there by Olsen. Oh my God. That's tough, Puzovic. They just came in waves, and Prexer will trade places with Tommy Steven. It went in.
Yeah, it went in from the blue line. Not even really a screen shot. That was
on Applebombs.
That was interesting. Applebaum does have a pretty hot shot.
Stick by Carlson to direct it the other way, and now Kindred's in. He has a shot. Loose around in front, and I think it was number 14 took care of that rebound there. That's
oh my God.
Puck squirts right out into an unmarked man in the money zone, and Lester, he's the captain probably for a reason. I bet he finishes those, and he did right there.